truck come through. Every household goes through that process of wear and tear, and maybe there's minor repairs, things that you just keep putting off because it just seems too daunting to take care of everything. This week on Problem Solved, I'm tackling some long overdue projects. Are you dealing with scuffed and damaged walls? Here's the fix for paint touch-ups and wall repairs. If you have a damaged wall, don't just cover it up with art. In many cases, all you need is paint. It's a good idea to keep a log of the paint codes around your house. If you don't have a record of the colors, you can easily do paint matches. I have a ton of touch-up work I need to do on all the walls down here, and they're this color, but I don't have the paint can. So this is the solution. Go behind one of your light outlets, just take the cover off and take a sample from somewhere in the perimeter. And you only need a small bit, maybe the size of a dime, a quarter. You just need a little paint chip. This razor blade's sharp, so use caution. Ta-da! Hardware stores can analyze a paint chip. There's also apps and specialty scanners that can get you there too. And you don't need a big canister, just get a pint of the color you need. And since we're not redoing a whole room, some simple disposable paint supplies can help. Damage or holes up to a couple inches, just grab a simple repair kit. Everything you need to patch, spackle, and sand. So I love, this is the section I need all the paint and repair stuff. And I love the hardware store because usually they just have a kit with everything you need to try it out. Just got some small patchwork, the putty knife, there's some sandpaper, everything, all in one kit. Okay, I'm gonna grab a few brushes and a small roller while I'm here too. Look at these baby rollers. And just a few foam brushes, because those I don't have to clean. I can just throw them away. This is really what I want. Just a small little disposable touch-up tray. No drop cloth, no worries. Just use some trash bags. Touch-ups are easy. First, you're gonna wanna clean the area. Just a little soap and water will help remove any dirt, debris, so that paint can stick. Then if needed, do your repairs. I like a combination paint and primer to save a step. Last time they told me I just needed a small little bit, so I was hoping that was enough. Oh, there's a little scanner where the little paint chip goes. It's so funny, I'm trying to match color for it's like a gray, it's not even a color. It's one of the many 50 shades of gray. That looks like the color once it dries. I really don't need much of this paint, just a tiny, tiny bit. Happy little wall. Just channel that era of arts and crafts. Remember, you're just doing touch-ups, so a little paint goes a long way. I like to use a mostly dry brush. You can always add a little bit more paint if needed. For larger patches, go ahead with a light coat of paint, let it dry a little bit, see how it blends before you add more. Forget about bird watching, I like to watch paint dry. Accidents happen throughout the year, so you can schedule a time to do all your touch-ups as an annual home project. A few touch-ups can make your whole home feel fresh and new again. This is looking fantastic. Every time I come to a hardware store, I have grand ambitions that one day I can build a house with my own bare hands. I turned the corner and saw vacuums and I'm like, ooh, vacuums. You know, I love things to be clean. Look how fancy they've made these stick vacuums. Cordless vacuum. But they come with these towers that are self-emptying. This looks so nice. So if this was in the corner of your house, you really wouldn't be too upset about it, because it just looks so aesthetically pleasing. And it cleans out the canister for you into a little bin, and you just empty the bin out. Might be worth it. Maybe another time, expensive vacuum. Here's what's funny is carpet cleaner is basically just laundry detergent. So all these have Febreze and OxiClean and Gain. It's a fabric in your home, so why not treat it like laundry, right? I think I might make a DIY version of my own, but I think I'm gonna go with just the Oxi Deep Clean. Remove deep down dirt, stains, and odors. So I've been struggling with needing to manually open my garage all the time. I was like, it's time that I fix the frickin' remote. This is the one I want, but it's an open box. The box looks beat up. Probably already has somebody's garage programmed on it. I like this compact version versus this big old clunky remote. Or maybe I'll just get the simple one. It's hideous, but we're not trying to win any garage door opener beauty contest. Do you need a spare garage remote or maybe a new one? Here's how to program a garage opener. All you need is a universal remote. Don't worry, they're affordable and you can find them at any hardware store. First, find your program and set button on your motor and hold it for a few seconds. Once you see the light, press the button on the remote. A few button presses, it can really be that easy. Oh, it's working! Of course, there's different models of garage door openers, but the process should be fairly simple. If you run into trouble, always consult those instructions or an internet search of the model number. There's also steps where you can clear and reprogram a remote. You're not limited on garage door openers. If you need another one, just program it yourself. If you have a big family, you can have as many as you need. After all, everyone has keys for the doors, why not multiple remotes? A lot of people struggle with the problem when it can be as easy as a push of a button. Trading in my Jeep today for a moving vehicle because I needed the extra space to get a few projects done today. I opted for the automated service, which is just like a phone check-in, and it was so easy because I just put in the code to the lockbox, got the key, they gave me the number of the truck, and I pick it up. I did rent a cargo van, but I guess they don't have those available, so it upgraded me into a 10-foot moving truck. So I guess that's what we'll be driving around for today. The reason why I didn't get a truck is since I'm moving a mattress and a box spring, I didn't want to have to like tie it down and worry about it on the highway. So I figured a box truck is just secure in the back and we're good to go. Ruling the world now. Usually when you rent a car, you want an upgrade. I think this is one occasion where this is a little overkill. Watch out, y'all. Coming through. This reminds me of a former life, former career I once had. I was a runner, helped move a bunch of equipment and staging and stuff for a production company I worked for, and we had a big truck like this. It's funny driving a box truck again because I spent a good chunk of my college career hauling stuff around. So if you do rent a moving truck or just like a day use vehicle, usually they will charge miles on top of it. So it is kind of smart to map out before, choose a pickup and drop off location that's near where you need to be and near where you need to pick your stuff up and drop it off. So the more efficient you can be and the more pre-planning you do, you could save a little bit of money by planning smart routes, choosing the right locations where you pick up and drop off. Way too much space. I should figure out something else we could do. Maybe we could help some people move. All right. Off to the next stop. Maybe you're decluttering and struggling with a way to get bulky items out of your house. Not everyone owns a big vehicle, and you don't have to be moving homes to need a moving truck. A local moving truck rental can be an affordable way to get your home projects done, especially when you're getting rid of trash. While bulk pickup may be an option for some, it's not available for everyone. And depending on what you're moving, a junk hauling service can be too expensive. Renting a truck and doing it yourself can be affordable and easy. If you are looking to get rid of large bulky items, start with recycling or donations, and even try to list those items for free as long as the person's gonna pick it up themselves. When all else fails, certain items you're just gonna have to take to the dump. A lot of residents don't know where to take their trash, especially when it's large, bulky items. You wanna make sure you go to the proper public transfer station in your city. Most cities will have less fees if you're a resident of that city. Check the website or call ahead. Some facilities may require you to bring a utility bill. I've seen this facility off the freeway. I had no clue this was actually the dump site, the city transfer station for all the waste. Learning so much through this process. So this facility, since it's the city, required a bill from the city, and you get one dump per month up to a certain weight. So this covers my waste for this month, and I had no additional fee. So that's actually really awesome. And look, all these people hauling junk, hauling garbage. But this is a nice looking facility. To be a garbage dump, that's pretty crazy. And they're gonna be like, why is your situation so overkill? Sir, it was the same price, okay? Gosh, this is a lot of trash. This is wild. Wild, wild, wild. All right, we have arrived at our destination. There's no point in trying to treat this stuff kindly. Just need to toss it. They actually do a good job of making it not smell awful in here. Holy moly, look at that truck come through. Holy crap. They just bulldoze all this stuff. Wild. This thing is not messing around, and it's huge. Gotta get out of the way before he bulldozes me. He was not stopping for anybody. Gosh, the management of trash is such a fascinating thing. So this isn't like garbage, it's like food waste or anything. A lot of it's yard debris, a lot of metal, just kind of like random household items, but it's done. It was super easy. Wrapping up the return of the car, got everything emptied out. This was super easy, just finishing it up on my phone, dropping off the keys, project finished. Are you dealing with extra trash and clutter around the house? From yard work to small renovations, waste can really pile up. What do you do with all that junk? For large amounts of household waste, this could be a solution if it's available in your area. With your typical residential trash can, you're limited on weight and what you can put in it. Good thing it's trash day, this thing is full. I finally found a solution that works for me. Construction debris, household clutter, yard waste not accepted in all areas. But This is a cool thing. It's a huge construction bag, and you can just put stuff in it and schedule a pickup. So the pickup is an additional fee, but it's a handy way to get rid of a bunch of stuff kind of on a more convenient schedule. Pick it up, fill it up, they'll come by and lift it up and toss it. Cool, let's try it out. This eliminates the need to use a truck and haul heavy materials. Metal dumpsters sometimes are too big and too expensive for simple home projects. Most of these materials you can't set out for bulk pickup, it just depends. Check your local area, there should be some kind of junk removal service. A bag dumpster is a great option because it can be affordable and it's convenient. It's as easy as going to the hardware store. I just picked this bag up at the hardware store. It has a large capacity, so it's great for debris, construction material, whether it's a small little remodeling project or getting rid of a bunch of extra materials or waste at home. This could be a great solution. Well, these britches are a little big for me. Good thing I got these suspenders. Pretty standard list of items that aren't accepted, but most of your household construction debris, household clutter, just no food waste, and most yard waste if the area allows it. This thing can carry over 3,000 pounds of weight. How deceiving. This came in a little tiny bag and it has all this space. I think it'll be enough room for all this construction rubble I have to get rid of. You may be used to those big metal dumpster containers. Well, this is an alternative to that. It's a buy, fill as you go dump bag. It's really compact. Great for household disposal projects. It really is a dumpster in a bag. They're not lying with their trade slogan. I can fill this up at my convenience and then just schedule the pickup online or over the phone. What's great about scheduling a pickup, you don't even need to be around. As long as the bag's located in the right area, the truck will come and grab it, take it away. This ended up being a great solution because it was too much for bulk trash pickup, and this was an affordable solution over renting a truck and going to dump it somewhere. Finally, that's a problem solved.
When your cookies burn
Ew.
and your oven is a mess, don't you worry, friend, the fix is effortless.
The magic potion?
I'm the problem solver, I got all the tricks all around the house, just watch me fix
Just a little sweater haircut.
the problem solver.
So
Problem
easy.
solved. If your stain is tricky, I'll get it resolved.
Way better.
From the kitchen to the bathroom, you know who to call. Cleaning tips and cooking tricks, I'll solve it all.
Ta-da!
Problem solved.